Sophia. Hi, Junior. Hi, Kurti. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Vikram. Hope you're all doing well. Stay tuned to the intro for our first ever It's Showtime episode. Hi, It's Showtime. Miss Madison here. We hope you're having a fun time at home, providing you with a full episode of what our class would be like. So you're going to learn a fun dance, there's going to be some crafts, a story time, lots of fun stuff. I hope you're all doing well. See ya!
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you.
Today for story time, we are going to read A Wonky Donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. And he only had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky-wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was a honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. And he was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky, honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music and he smelled really, really bad. He was a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey.
walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning, he'd gotten up early and he hadn't had his coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. That morning, he'd gotten up early and he hadn't had his coffee, and he was always up to mischief. He was a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. That morning he'd gotten up early. He hadn't had his coffee, and he was always getting into mischief. But he was quite good looking. He was a spanky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey.
So now it's craft time. Today, we're going to be doing 2 crafts together, but first we're going to start with an Easter-themed craft. So, you're going to need a few supplies to do this craft, but all the supplies are things that you should have at your house. Now, if you don't have them at your house, that's okay. Just find things that you have at your house and make the same craft. So, to do this craft, we're going to need 1 piece of white paper, paint in green, white, and yellow. And if you don't have paint, that's okay. You can use crayons, markers, pencil crayon, anything with color. Then you're going to need 2 plastic forks. Now just make sure you don't go into your utensil drawer and grab those forks. Those won't be any good. Plastic fork, a pencil, a Sharpie, and something to hold our paint. Now, the best place to find that is in your recycling. So, I went to my recycling and I found the lid of a salt M&M container. For our first step, we are going to take our lid and we are going to trace 1 big circle in the middle of our page. Next, we need to fill our paint container. So, you don't need a ton of paint. Next, you're going to take your fork and you're going to very lightly dip it into the paint. So it should look like this. Next, what you're going to do is on the outsides of your circle, you're going to press the paint down. Then you're going to go back into your paint and you're going to dip again. Next, you're going to repeat it until the whole outside of your circle is filled. Good. Now, once all your yellow is done, you're going to want to let it dry before we add on the details. Your next step is to grab your green paint, your green crayons, your green pencil crayons. Since I'm using paint, I have to shake it up. And we're going to put a little bit of that into our paint dish. And we're going to take our second fork and we're going to repeat the process. This time, we're going to do it at the bottom. Now, since we're doing it at the bottom, we need to be careful that we don't get it on to the surface we're working on. So what I would recommend doing is taking a piece of paper towel or another paper and putting it underneath the fork, and we're going to make grass for our chick to live on. The last step of our chick art piece is to add the details. Now you can afterwards go through and erase the pencil line, but I'm not going to show that in this video. So what you need are a form of either white paint pen or white marker or white paint, as well as a Sharpie. For our final addition, we're going to add on the details. So we're going to start by adding on our chick's little legs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take either our white marker or paint pen or paint, and we're going to draw on our little eyes. Our final step is to add the black bits of our chick's eyes once the white has dried. Add an orange beak and some cute little eyes, and your chick painting is all done. For our next activity of the day, we are going to learn a short dance to the song Happy. So before we do that, we need to shake everything out so we're all ready to learn our dance. So now it's your turn. Shake it out. Okay, now we're ready to start learning our dance. So we're going to learn the first 45 seconds of the song. I'm going to break it down into little pieces, and then we're going to put it to the music afterwards. So our very first step, as soon as the song starts, is to jump out. Good. After you jump out, you're going to go crazy. Crazy is going to be a little bit of music, so we're going to do cool hula hands, just like we do in Go Fish. So we jump out, we have crazy hands, then we hula. After, on the word sunshine, you're going to do the biggest hands you can do to bring in all the sunshine. The word you're going to point out. Good, let's go back to the beginning. At the beginning, we jump out and up and crazy hands and hula and sunshine and you. Good. We take 2 steps to the right. So we're going to go step and step. On the word space, you're going to jump up. Good. After that, we're going to turn the other way. We're going to do funky moves to the other way. Let's go back to the beginning. So, on the first word, we're going to jump out. Then we come up. Then crazy hands. Then hula, then sunshine, and you. Then we take 2 steps to the right. Right and right. Out. Then we take our hands, we go funky hands, funky hands, funky hands to the left. Good. Chorus. When you start singing, because I'm happy, go. Right hand up, left hand up, to the side, to the side, to the up, then make a house. Do a little hands on your hip. I'm going to do a little turn. Then we're going to clap. Good. Hips. And we are going to point our toes 6 times. So we go happy, 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 half the way up. You're doing great so far. Let's review it one more time before we add in by jumping out and up and crazy hands, and hula, and hula, and hula, and hula, and sunshine, and you. Then our next step is to take 2 steps to the right. Right and right. On the word space, we jump out.
funky hand. To get to the chorus. On our chorus, we go up, up, side, side, up, up, roof. Good. From our roof, our hands go on our hips. And we do a little turn. We happy, 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 happy. Clap, 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 clap. Good. For our last move, our hands go on our hips. And we do 6 toe touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And big finish.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this.
Our next art piece of the day, we are going to be creating Easter cards. Now this one is really simple but really heartfelt. So, like the last craft, you're going to need a few supplies that you'll have at home. Your first supply is a white piece of paper, a yellow piece of paper, and a marker. That's step 1 of this craft, is to trace your hand. So, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my left hand to trace. So put your hand on the paper and trace it. Next, you're going to want to take your piece of paper and you're going to want to cut around your hand that you just traced. Next, you're going to want to take your white piece of paper and fold it in half. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your hand and place it inside your fold. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to draw like a cracked eggshell onto your paper until you reach the end of your paper. So in the end, you'll have a shape that looks like this. Just like magic, we have the bottom of our egg cut out. Now, we're going to put that aside while we work on our hand. Now, the key to this hand is we want to make it look like a little chick. Now comes the fun part. We get to add a little face to our chick. So what you want to start with is you want to start by making the eyes. Now, you can make the eyes with paint, crayon, pencil crayons, whatever you have. I have a white out marker that we're going to use to make the eyes. So you're going to start by drawing in the middle of your chick's face. Our next step is to add a cute little beak. Now, if you don't have orange paint, you can use an orange highlighter. This is going to look like an upside down triangle. Since our eyes are dry, we are now going to draw in the black part of the eye. Nearing the end of our time together, but don't worry because I have a great take-home activity for you all to do. This one includes a piece of paper, a pencil, a light, and a paper. That's all. You can do it so many ways with so many different things. Just watch out to find out how. For our final activity, all you need to do is trace. I've chosen a little plant that I put on top of my paper. Then what you're going to do is you're going to trace all of the different pieces you see. Then you can put on another thing and trace it until you have a one-of-a-kind art piece. You can do it as many different times as you want with as many different objects. Have fun, and we'd love to see what you create. That's a wrap on episode 1. We hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for something really special coming to you next week. When you create the crafts or do the dance, take a video and send it to us. We'd love to see what you come up with. Until then, see you next time!